All right, let's start with a reminder that we may need, we may not need. Just a reminder that the one group that seems to continually garner the loyalty of this kind of like neo-reactionary right. I've continued to struggle with how we should refer to sort of like Trumpists because they're not conservative, they're not neocons, but they are reactionary and they're smitten with dictators and brutal regimes. And the one real loyalty that seems to be unbending and unchanging is to authoritarians. In a new interview on Real America's Voice, which is rapidly becoming one of the most unhinged, reactionary, fact-free media outlets out there, Donald Trump was bemoaning the poor treatment of Saudi Arabia by the United States, one of the biggest violators of human rights in the world. We've treated them poorly, says Donald Trump in this interview. Take a listen to this.
You kind of stayed with them through the Khashoggi thing. You said, hey, it's horrible, but it's not going to jeopardize a 70-year relationship we have. Now they meet with Russia. Now they're buying, they're selling them oil, and they're taking rubles, trying to get rid of the petrodollar. Do you feel that that KSA has stabbed us in the back?
So I think they've been treated very badly by our country. They don't want to see the Iran nuclear deal. That's a catastrophe. I ended it. We were very, very good with Saudi Arabia, and all of them, they were buying massive amounts of our military equipment and everything else.
This really is beyond the pale. And understand that they're all in on it. They're all, even the question from the reporter already is framed to give a very particular perspective. The Khashoggi thing, it's horrible, but our relationship over oil and weapons, at least they're all saying it like it is, right? I mean, okay, yes, it was international premeditated murder at the direction of the Saudi royal family in cold blood of a member of the media, planned well in advance, people flown in with bone saws. Okay, yeah, I mean, the Khashoggi thing, but oil, weapons, come on, guys. And it's really kind of emblematic of how they see this, and we shouldn't forget that. It's, this is not, I'm not drawing a parallel between the Khashoggi thing, which was one guy getting killed, and 9/11. These are two different things. But it's the type of minimization, proportional minimization, which would be like referring to 9/11 as, we have lots of buildings in this country. They knocked down two. They knocked down two buildings, but we've had this relationship for decades, the oil and the arms, and we want the cheap gas. And by the way, it's not working out keeping it super cheap. We have to accept the political reality that Trump and his voting bloc, their main, they're like chameleons where I guess we don't hate gay people, or maybe we do, or we're not too concerned with trans people, but now all of a sudden we are, and maybe we don't want the government involved in healthcare unless Trump's going to give us some even better version of Obamacare where the government will be more. It's all malleable like putty, really crappy putty, I should say. But the one thing that doesn't change is they're just smitten with the autocrats. Any opportunity to defend or minimize the ills committed by autocrats and dictators and human rights violators, that they will do. That has not changed. And when you think of all of Trump's different unchanging loyalties, the only ones I can find are to the autocrats and to people who line Trump's pockets. And of course, remember that there are Saudis that own Trump buildings, floors, condos, whatever, different pieces of Trump properties. I believe the 45th floor of Trump Tower and the like. It's not even really America first. It's really Trump first. And America first, as ugly as is the history of America first, it's almost a distraction where Trump says to his base, America first, they love it, and they don't realize that it's actually Trump first at the end of the day. So just another one of these examples. Trump has abandoned his supporters. He'll abandon Republicans as soon as they say, well, I didn't like this one thing Trump did. Oh, that's a rhino. He'll abandon all of them, but he continues to be smitten with the autocrats, and that doesn't seem to change.